I believe my decision to choose Mithras over Rathra to be the correct one. And each passing day only reinforces that certainty. Rathra is far too ambitious to ever be a true ally. At some point, she would scheme against me, attempt a betrayal, try to disavow me from my rightful place on the Parliament of Bugs. It is simply her nature, and I recognized it the moment I laid eyes on her. Mithras is another matter entirely. He lacks that same gnawing ambition, content to let me manage the affairs of House Telvanni, while he tends to his people and his mine. A fully functioning ebony mine, much to Rathra's dismay. She must find it maddening knowing what slipped through her fingers. My position in the house grows stronger with each passing week. The other masters are beginning to take notice, whether they wish to or not. Power has a way of announcing itself. Soon I will have a stronghold to call my own. The foundations of something lasting are being laid. I can feel it.
Hello my friends, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Alaric Corvain. Today we finally do the deed and turn this crappy little half mushroom house hopefully into the full thing. Yes, today we are going to continue with the vanilla Telvanni questline, specifically the Stronghold quests. We have a quest somewhere here, there we go, that we essentially need to go into this Dwemer ruin, Machanchend, and look for some Dwemer plans or schematics before we can finish building our house. And we're just gonna jump straight into that. I don't know if I've ever been in here. I've done House Telvanni content before, so I guess I have at some point, but it's been so long. It's also been a very long time since we've done like vanilla content, really. So I'm pretty excited. Nothing wrong with TR, but it's always nice to go back to the classics. Machanchend, yes. And our best spell is a shock spell. Maybe not the best. I guess we'll just rely on Guardians to beat Dwemer constructs up for us, because I don't really have a good spell other than shock. Look at that, they just drop a Steam Centurion like he's nothing. Might be a little OP, just maybe. But you know, you need to have the magicka to cast them. And at this point, you know, we're pretty powerful. We're also still technically dying. It's all right. Mithras, the Archmage we decided to side with, gave us a very powerful spell and a very cool staff that lowers our weight by about 100. So we're moving a lot faster. Here's a Dwemer schematic. Is that the one we need? That was really easy. Maybe it is, but we're going to continue exploring because it's fun to dungeon delve sometimes. There's also a key somewhere down there. I've been messing around with my microphone settings as one tends to do. So I'm hoping, oh, he reflected it right back at me. Oh crap. Do I even have any restore health potions? I don't know if I do. Well, I just killed myself. Nice. And I have not saved. When did I last save? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, give me a freaking second here. You know, I actually just used a shock spell on that Centurion and it did pretty well. Just don't use it on these guys, these specters, because they freaking reflect it back at you. I didn't know that. Okay, well, let's not kill ourselves again. But yeah, I've been kind of tweaking my mic settings, like I said, as one does when you make YouTube videos. I'm usually just not ever very happy with it, how it ends up sounding. I have to do a lot of like post processing, meaning I record and then I have to go in after I'm done recording to reconfigure it all again and make it sound better. And it's kind of tedious to have to do every single time. I know a lot of people do that with their videos, but I prefer to have it done right away. Like when I start recording, I want my microphone to sound good. So I finally, Shushan Dark Tunnels. What the? I kind of want to go down here. But yeah, I've been tweaking these settings forever, ever since I first started recording, and that's why sometimes my mic always sounds different episode to episode, because I'm changing stuff for better or worse, unfortunately. Try to be better every time, but that's not always the case. Sometimes I tweak my mic settings and they sound significantly worse than before, and it pisses me off. Anyways, ooh, Zugthan's plate. That's pretty cool. Was not expecting some unique armor in here. Anyways, the reason I'm telling you all of this is because I finally just bit the bullet recently and paid somebody to set it up for me, because like I said, for the past 3 years I've been trying to fix it myself, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no audio experience at all, and I mean, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch or whatever, but I feel like it sounds really good right now. I'll have to see, obviously, when I'm done recording, how it turns out, but I feel like they did a really good job, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's kind of reinvigorated my desire to keep recording. I was getting pretty down because I'm like, I just like hate the way my mic sounds, and some of you had told me in the past my mic sounds fine, you don't notice this, but like when you make videos and you listen to your voice all the time, you start to notice stuff that you don't like, sometimes about your voice, but like, you know, there's not a whole lot you can do. You can't really change your voice, but just like little tiny things that might bug me, but you guys won't notice. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like if you know a lot about cars and you see someone treating their car like poorly and it pisses you off because you know that you shouldn't do that with your car or anything like that. That's how it kind of feels to me with some of this YouTube stuff, is trying to get my voice right. And people tell me it sounds fine. I'm like, yeah, but to me it sounds horrible. And I haven't been very happy with my audio recently because, and I'm sure this might be something you guys have noticed, is I'd get really loud and then I'd be very quiet, and it would go back and forth in the video, and it drives me crazy. It makes it hard for you guys to watch, I think, because the audio is so not consistent. It's hard to listen to, in my opinion. So I'm hoping this will be a little bit better there. My voice might be louder, but it'll be like a consistent loudness. Also, what is this place? Is this a custom dungeon or is this vanilla? I can never tell anymore. It's very hard for me to distinguish most of the time. Inner passages. Okay, well, I didn't know it was going to be this big. I'm kind of ready to bail. It's kind of cool how many elementals there are in here. Like exclusively elementals. Why though? Almost looks like there's lava. There's like a red light right there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. A Dunmer. Just hanging out in a cave with some Daedra. Are you even hostile? No, you're not. I know you, Alaric Corvain, correct? Welcome. I'm Naloon Tholof. You have quite a reputation on this island. I'm honored to receive you. I'm sorry if my comrades in the cave above attacked you. They're rather rudish company. If you wish to fight me, you should land the first blow. I wouldn't dare strike a guest. We could also talk if you'd like to. Who the heck are you? My background. That's a question with a lot of answers, not all of them truthful. Some that altogether avoid the question. Perhaps if I tell you all the answers, you'll come to a greater understanding of my person, or maybe you'll learn nothing at all. He doesn't have any actual unique lore. Oh, he's a thieves guild? Okay. Just got a quest called Slaving Away. What? Is this a Thieves Guild quest? Huh. I do have mods that like add new dungeons and quests and stuff. But yeah, this is just weird. I'm not going to kill you. I guess I should. You told me to attack you, and Alaric's not one to turn down a challenge, so. So weird. Some random man in a cave. I know of you, Alaric Corvain. Then you know too much. You did have a Daedric katana. Shushan has been cleared of bandits. I'm glad to hear that. What the heck? This has to be modded. It has to be. I've never heard of this quest or this dungeon or that character. I refuse to believe anything else. To be fair, there's a lot of dungeons and quests I've never done before, so maybe I shouldn't be making assumptions, but this is just weird. I know I said I was going to leave, but I kind of like see what else is freaking going on in here. It's weird. Why is there just one bandit down here? Why do I have a quest for it? Okay, so this just exits. Well, there you go. And we have to kill a guar. Sad days. All right, let's get out of here and head back to the Telvanni Council House and tell her we found some schematics. Do you have the Dwemer schematics from Ms. Anchend and the 5,000 gold? Yes. Yes, this will do. I shall give the orders to begin construction of the rest of your stronghold. Hurry it up. I don't got all day. I'm kind of tempted just to wait around. So screw it. The second stage of my stronghold should be complete today. Oh, it better. The second stage of your stronghold is complete. I trust everything is in order. Speak with me again when you are a master of House Telvanni, and I will build you a stronghold fit for the mightiest Telvanni wizards. Aren't we a master already? Are we not? No, we're just a spellwright. Okay, let's go head to Master Aryon's chamber, see if he'll promote us. Yes, you have met all the requirements. You are now Wizard Alaric of House Telvanni. Awesome. Can we do another one? You must perform more chores before I would be willing to consider you for the highest ranks of House Telvanni. Okay. So that's something, yeah, we are going to have to do. I guess we go check out our house for what it is we do need to do vanilla content. And I've never done Telvanni content on the channel, like vanilla stuff. So I'm perfectly okay with that, and it seemed like you guys were as well. Who the heck are you? You're a spell maker, spell seller. Cool. Get my own personal one. So we're going to do that today, I guess. I thought maybe we could do the whole tower in one video, but maybe not. Now, this is where you guys will have to tell me what's vanilla and what's not, because I do not remember the House Telvanni vanilla tower at all, and for sure this is getting changed by some of the mods we have. I don't know what mod. It might be Rise of House Telvanni, it might be Legacy of Tel Uvarith, but a lot of this stuff is getting changed by a mod for sure. Also, what was that? Tower storage. Why don't I have a key to my own storage? Maybe this is it. Yes. Yeah, this is definitely modded. Note from Master Aryon. Congratulations on your new tower, Alaric Corvain. These few supplies are courtesy of myself and the Mundon Mole Egg Mine. Perhaps we may discuss it the next time I see you. If you help me make the mine profitable again, I thought it only fitting that you have a share in it. On this note, it is a good idea for you to hire someone to take care of all the dull and ugly details of tower maintenance. You'll need a steward to handle regular shipments to your tower. Ask me about your recent shipments and I will assist you. Yeah, that's modded. It's gotta be. The strong box, nice, we can put some stuff in there. I'm pretty excited to finally, after freaking, what is this, episode 33 or something? Maybe 35, I don't know. Finally going to be able to move all of our crap to this house. I mean, the house we have is good for what it was, and we've been there for so long, it feels weird leaving it, but it is far too small for a wizard of our esteem. Plus, I want the librarian here to stock all the shelves for me, because I don't want to do it. Ooh, tower bath, huh? Crassius's bedtime stories. Okay, well, that's modded. I can tell you that much. Ah, nice. We got a little bath. This is perfect for Sun's Dusk. Ooh, and we can like move stuff around. That's kind of cool. And there's some soap. And we can cook stuff in our bath. Nice. I don't know, what else is there to build? It seems like we got everything here. Note from Lunella Helran to Alaric Corvain of Tel Uvarith. Welcome to your new stronghold. For your convenience, we provided you with a travel ring that will bring you back to your tower whenever you wish. I've asked Farina Alas to hold on to it for safekeeping along with the tower key. I also have spares should you require them. For reasons of security, some areas of your tower have been locked. To obtain the Tel Uvarith key and your travel ring, please speak with either myself or your retainer, Farina Aralas. Your storage closets have been kept hidden from prying eyes. A switch will reveal its location. You will need the key to open it. From here on, your tower security is up to you. There's a switch. Where the heck is the switch? Yeah, we can like move stuff. Okay. I didn't see a switch when we went into that storage area, but I wasn't really looking. Okay, so I assume when you build the tower out more, all these dead ends lead to more stuff. Yeah, this is pretty cool, all things considered.
Please feel free to
Servants' quarters. Greetings, I am Sal Miyama, head servant of the Stronghold. I'm eager to serve, wizard. Just ask away. I also happen to be an excellent cook. Perhaps you would like something to eat? What will you have for lunch today? I have something prepared, unless you had something specific in mind. Yes, I'm not fussy. Whatever you have prepared is fine. Here you go, hound and rat pie with stewed scrib cabbage is a good hearty meal, giving you more energy for the day. Did you want some bread as well? Of course. What kind of bread would you like? A Toral biscuit. You're in luck. I just picked some up in town the other day. Enjoy your meal. This is great. Because we have a needs mod, so it actually matters. And we even have a Khajiit slave. MC Masa attends well to Master's wishes. MC Masa work very hard. I am well, thank you for asking. You work very hard? What can MC Masa do for Master? I clean Master's clothes, and I clean them well. Is there something else Master wishes? Master has but just to ask, and I will do. Reward for your service. Here you go, 5 gold. I hardly know what to do with such a thing, but I will take it. Must hide it away. Master is too generous. I know. I'm truly the one good, wholesome Telvanni lord in this wretched land. Okay, well, let's go. I assume this is who we need to talk to. Yep. Give me my key. Of course, Lunella gave me an extra key as well as a travel ring. They're yours by right. Darn straight. So, if we go to our ring, okay, I like the icon for it. As you put on the ring, you hear a disemboweled voice. Alaric Corvain, do you wish to return to your tower? Yes. I have to pay for it? 10 gold? What a ripoff. Who does that gold go to? Doesn't go to me. Okay, that's pretty cool though. So we don't need to put a mark here because we just have that instead. And it's not like an actual ring you have to equip, so you can keep your 2 rings on and still use this. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, so I guess we'll go back to you. Maybe we can do some Stronghold stuff? Or no, we need to go to Master Aryon for more Stronghold stuff. He can also give us some missions, but let's see what else he can do here. You said something about the Moldan Mole Egg Mine, recent shipments, strong souls, Telvanni Servitor Robe. Yeah, we're getting into some modded content. I feel like I can tell right away. Should we just do chores for him so we can advance? Yeah, why not? I have heard that the blight has infested the Muden Mole Egg Mine. Oh, well. This mine is due west of my tower here in Telvas, just a few minutes from here. There's also a shortcut if you go through the dungeon. The Kwama Queen there has a blight disease. If you wish, I can teach you a spell of cure blight that you can cast on her. Yep. It's a rather complicated spell. He teaches you a targeted cure blight spell. You should understand the principle now. You will find the spell is much more efficient than most. If you want, you can also buy scrolls of cure blight from Hetman Abomawia and Nisus. Due west from his tower. Okay. Oh, we need to like do something with this, right? That's how you like link everything up, as you have to activate that in each tower or something.
I'm to read us.
Like I said, I've never played House Telvanni with these mods, and it's been a long time since I played vanilla House Telvanni, so you guys are going to have to tell me stuff that I'm, you know, very obviously, clearly going to miss at some point. And I will try to remember what you guys tell me, because sometimes I forget. You can't tell me enough. If you tell me in one comment or one video and I don't do it, feel free to tell me again. If it's, you know, something important. If you're telling me something dumb every single video, well, there might be a reason I'm not doing it in my game. Telvos jail. Wow, that's... You jail them all the way out here, huh? Okay, this has to be the mine, right? Yep. Man, we should have took a bath. We are absolutely disgusting. Minus 25 personality. It's because I waited around so long. Should have took a bath in our bath. It's all right. We're just dealing with Kwama. No one needs to speak or smell us. We'll be fine. Oh yeah, we should use our new freaking light spells, huh? There we go. I'm so used to just not having light spells that I like, so I never cast them. But now we have some good ones. Oh, come on, get out of here. Kwama husk. That's delicious. Into the butthole we go. Even stuff like this, like I'm not... I feel like this is modded. It looks too different from a vanilla dungeon. Vanilla dungeons are very basic, not necessarily boring, but very simple. And this seems like extra complex. So I feel like this definitely is modded. This might be a vanilla quest, but the dungeon might be modded, you know? All right, let's do Blight. There you go. Good as new. Let's get out of here. Is the blight cured in the Mudan Mole egg mine? So the queen is no longer blighted. Very good work, Alaric Corvain. As your patron, I suppose I should give you some lessons. This book, though somewhat simplistic, has a good lesson on the school of alteration. What is my alteration? 100. There you go. Can I advance? Dang it. Chores. I admire what you've accomplished in House Telvanni, but any student of mine must learn the rudimentary wizard spells. Learn the rudimentary spell of recall, flying, a spell of fire damage. I will recognize the standard spells such as levitate, strong levitate, or wild levitate. For fire damage, I would suggest... Okay. The stupid part is I'm pretty sure obviously we have these spells, but I've deleted them from my spellbook because I made better versions of them. So that's kind of annoying. Okay. Well, we have recall for sure. I hope the recall mod I have counts for that. A spell of flying and fire damage. I deleted all my levitate spells, huh? No, we have great levitate, but not strong or wild levitate. Of course, I'm a fool. Okay, so go to Vivek. Tell a rune. Can we use this? Nope. Okay. Okay, here we are in Tell a rune. There is a spell guy here. I think I've actually talked to him before. Hopefully he just has everything we need. Yeah, it's so funny. I had the spells, but I deleted them because I'm like, I'm never going to use this crappy levitate spell again. I have my own levitate spell. It's too bad he can't just go off your spell effects, like as long as you have the spell effect, right? Okay, now at least we can just teleport to Tell a rune without having to take boats and stuff. That's always nice.
Hey,
Are you spell makers? No. Who's the spell maker? You don't look like... Oh, well, you got spells. Maybe... Do you have a flying spell? No, you do not. Well, gotta keep jumping up. With the one Telvanni Lord who uses jump to get up people's towers instead of floating like a chump. Okay, maybe we have to keep going up? I don't see like a spellmaker in here.
What do you want out there?
Okay. Why did you tell me there's a spellmaker here, Aryon, if there's not? Or like someone to buy spells? I mean, there was one person and they didn't have any good spells, so... What was the point? Okay, well, Guess we're going to Vivek. Give me a second. Unless there's like a store here that's just like spells. Guess it's possible. Okay, here is a Telvanni mage.
What do you want, Outlander?
Maybe he has some spells for us here. Please. Levitate. There we go. I hope that's the only one we need. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, you have spells too? Okay. Fireball, sure. I think that was one of the ones. We'll buy like a couple levitate spells just in case. Okay, let's hope this is enough. Is there another Telvanni sword? No, this is his bedroom. Okay. Yes, back to Aryon.
I admire what you have accomplished in House Telvanni.
You have learned the rudimentary spells. I am proud to be your patron. For your next lesson, please take this book on war magic by the legendary Zurin Arctis. Don't you think I know who Zurin Arctis is, Master Aryon? Don't you think I've read that book, Master Aryon? Yeah, we definitely have. Okay. Can I advance now? We might have to do a lot of chores, dang. One of our fellow Telvanni, Millen Faram, is being assaulted by members of House Hlaalu at Ordinian. Ordinian? Yeah. It's on Azura's coast, west of the shrine to Azura, and south of the old Dwemer ruins of Nichendermaz. I will mark these ruins on your map. Go there and speak with Millen Faram, who is under attack by forces of House Hlaalu. He is probably making his last stand at the top of his tower. South of Dwemer ruins. So like somewhere here? Okay, give me a second. Also, I figured I would mention that this video is going to come out before the final modathon video. I've been releasing a video every week for the modathon, but I was kind of thinking for week 4 I should wait till the very end of the month, or at least close to it, in case any like super cool mods get snuck in at the last second on the deadline. Because if modders are like me, they're procrastinators, or they've been putting it off and they just barely are going to release some revolutionary mod in the last few days of May. So since I'm waiting for that, I figured I would make just a regular Morrowind video, and then later this week potentially there will be the final modathon video. Those have been fun to make, and it seems like a lot of people like them, so I'm excited to make the final one. It is sad that May is already almost over though. Freaking crazy, isn't it? I feel like it barely was April and now it's already the end of May. Year's going by quick. We're already almost halfway through the whole year. Okay, so here's like, what is this, an ancestral tomb? I guess so. Or it's like a Velothi tower. I don't know, but this is where we're supposed to be, so. Hello, any House Hlaalu dogs ready to die? I guess he's a necromancer, maybe that's why he's living in this tomb. Yeah, some of these skeletons are waking up. Shouldn't you be protecting your master instead of attacking me? It's been so long since I've done vanilla Telvanni. I have no recollection if this is modded or not. Like, does Master Aryon even have quests? I don't know. He might not. Lots of the Telvanni lords just don't. Or they have like one single quest and you're done doing chores for them. I don't know. I need you guys to explain everything to me because I didn't look at the wiki or whatever. Who the heck are you? Oh, someone who's about to kill me. Lovely. Yeah, we might actually die here. Let's use a healing spell here. Like Hearth Heal. You're also hostile? I freed you from your cell and you're going to attack me? Dang. Every time I think we're powerful, I get humbled by a reflect spell, and I hadn't saved since I had entered the tower. Give me a second here. So I have a question for you Morrowind nerds out there. How do you beat reflect spells? Like, how do you counter someone with 100 reflect? Obviously, you can hit them with like a melee weapon, and their reflect won't reflect a melee weapon because it only reflects spells or whatever. But how do you beat someone with the reflect spell with only damage spells? I want to know. because I have no idea how to counter that. My only idea is you reflect it back again. I don't know if that's how it works. Like if I had a bunch of reflect magic, would it reflect my magic back at them? I have no idea. I never claimed to be an expert on Morrowind. I've just played it a lot. And that's the only reason I know anything. And you guys have told me a lot of stuff. That helps too. It seems like most of my deaths nowadays come from reflect magic users, and I just want to know how I should beat that. I mean, we can just summon 4 guardians, and that'll kill pretty much anything in the game, but I just want to know how I could beat that. Hey buddy, you just chilling?
What do you want, Outlander?
How's it going? Is Ramasa Othril dead? She is. Excellent. I can get on with my experiments. Since you helped me with these meddling Hlaalu, I might be persuaded to share the results of my research, of course. Scrolls of summoning are, without exception, based on the law of similarity, as you must know. While others use parts of the creature, such as Daedra skin for summoning Daedra, see, this is why it makes me think it's modded. I have developed a new methods. Like a typo? Surely this is modded content. Based on a recovered Dwemer machine. My scrolls only have an image of the Daedra, which works almost as well as a Daedra skin or heart, and at a fraction of the cost. Yes, quite. Why not take a sample of these new scrolls and examine them yourself? Now, if you'll excuse me, I really must get back to my work. Summon Daedroth and they last for 120 seconds. Pretty good. Okay, well, I think we're done here then. I hope we never have to return. Do you have news from Alaric? Yes, Millen Faram sent me a messenger who spoke highly of you. Perhaps the Hlaalu will not be so hasty to oppose us next time. Why not take this book? It shows one of the many uses of illusions. I have also been researching how to make a Staff of Hunger. It is not quite perfected, but perhaps you could find some use for it. The Incident in Necrom. I will take an illusion skill every day of the week. And the Staff of Hunger for soul trapping. Nice. Thanks to recent agreements with House Hlaalu, we have a chance of passing a resolution which would overturn the Mages Guild monopoly. According to one interpretation of the armistice, only the Mages Guild can officially offer spells and training to non-members. Speak with the House Redoran counselors in Aldarun. If you can convince at least 3 counselors, we will have enough support in the Grand Council. I would start with Atherin Sarethi, as he seems to be the most open-minded. Grand Council. House Telvanni is represented by Galas Drenim on the Grand Council. I'd like to introduce you to her after you deal with the Mages Guild monopoly. Okay. Wow, it's actually kind of crazy. I have not been to Aldarun, and like this part specifically, since I had Better Cities of Morrowind installed. It's kind of shocking how different Aldarun looks with and without that mod. It looks so much dinkier. Okay, so we need to convince some counselors here. And you would think from my time as Valdrin, I would remember where said counselors were, but I do not. I don't remember where a single counselor is. Here's one of them. As a counselor of House Redoran, I am a very busy man. I hope this is important. Yes, yes. Very important. Mages Guild Monopoly. No. Why would I aid the Telvanni? Get out of my manor. That's fair. I would also not aid the Telvanni if I was part of House Redoran. Unless, I guess, you didn't like the Empire-controlled magic. Pathetic creature, you should learn to dress yourself before venturing out. Hey, I even went and took a bath. You're supposed to be nice to me. All right. This is who we were told to talk to first, anyways. Mages Guild Monopoly. Yes, I see your point. The Mages Guild Monopoly is unfair. I will support this resolution to overturn the Mages Guild Monopoly. Perhaps you could convince the other counselors with an appeal to fairness. The only counselor who would never support this resolution is Archmaster Bolvin Venom, which is kind of funny, right? Because this guy pretty much hates everything no matter what you do, but you would think the one thing he would support is taking away the Mages Guild Imperial Guild monopolies, right? Appeal to fairness. You may be able to convince the other counselors if you use an appeal to fairness. House Redoran does not approve of all that House Telvanni does, but we are proud of our record of just and fair dealings with the other great houses. The other counselors may be easy to persuade if you take this approach. Okay, so if we had talked to him first, maybe this Lethri guy would have said yes if we appealed to fairness. I guess we'll try it again. You have shown that you understand us, Alaric Corvain, and I will support this resolution. Thank you. All I had to do was appeal to his fairness. How could I have forgotten? To be fair, I don't know if Alaric knows how to appeal to fairness without obviously lying, so makes sense. He wouldn't have even considered appealing to the fairness of House Redoran because he himself does not deal fairly. Okay, here's Mr. Hlaalu. Appeal to fairness. Your words have convinced me. Though it is rare that I agree with the Telvanni proposal, I will agree to this. Didn't we just need 3? You have convinced at least 3 counselors. This deserves a reward. Perhaps you could use this glove. I enchanted it myself many years ago. Aryon's Dominator. Oh, just for me? Command creature and command humanoid. That's pretty dang good. Plus it's seemingly unique looking. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you have a second one? I'd like a matching pair, please. What can I do for you, wizard? Nothing. All right, any more chores? There's another Telvanni in trouble. I do not normally interfere with these matters, but I have taken an interest in this one. I need someone to stop the Redoran attack on Faves Andas in Shishi. Several Redoran have infiltrated Shishi, and the Telvanni Faves Andas has gone into hiding. Shishi is a Velothi tower in the middle of the Foyada Bani Dad, northwest of Margan. Leave Margan, go east past the Siltstrider, then follow the Foyada north and west. If you cannot find Faves Andas, look for a skull on a desk, which opens a door to a secret storage space. Oh, cool. I want a skull that is a secret storage space. What the heck? Okay, I think I found it. Should be this one. It's the only Velothi tower I can find around here. Where the heck is the door, though? There it is. Is this Shishi? Yes, it is. Nice. I do like the conflict between the different houses here, like House Telvanni and House Redoran and House Hlaalu are all like invading each other's towers and fighting each other. Makes it feel more like, almost like a, not a civil war, but close to it. Was it just that one person? Oh no. You sent a whole 3 soldiers here? And they killed everything he had, or maybe he was by himself. He's not very good at his job, at the very least. Okay. Just some dead people. Pay them no mind. Anything good? Some alchemy ingredients. Always nice. And a Breton skull. What did that do? Open up a trapdoor. Hello.
Flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
I flatter you with my attention. Is it because you've been hiding down here for months? I don't think we've been introduced. How's it going? Have you killed Barama Salas? Excellent. I can handle the other Redorans on my own. Can you? I will tell Master Aryon that you assisted me. You might find these books of interest, Alaric Corvain. I have already studied them. A lunar lorcan and a hypothetical treachery.
Have you won the fight for House Telvanni and Shishi?
Have you won the fight for House Telvanni in Shishi? Maybe these are vanilla. I don't know. I'm glad to hear that Faves Andas is safe. This will keep House Redoran from making any other unwise decisions. Vardenfell has plenty of land for all 3 great houses. I have prepared for you a silver staff of war, another traditional gift of House Telvanni. Fire damage, frost, and shock when you strike. Not bad. But I am going to end the video there for today. I thought we could finish the whole Stronghold. Didn't know we had to be such a high rank to get the full upgrade. But, you know, we'll get there. It seems like he has more chores, and then we have some modded stuff. I'm excited to try the modded stuff. I mean, even all of this, like, it's been so long since I've done House Telvanni that I don't remember a single one of these quests. So it's basically like playing a brand new game right now, and that's always fun. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. Like I said, the modathon video, the 4th one for this month, I'm going to wait to put it out until the final couple days of mods are being released, because I don't want to miss out on anything cool. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to see more, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.